You've decided your balance is good enough to start on level 3 exercises. So here we go. Find somewhere in your house that's safe and secure for you to hold on to. Your kitchen counter or your kitchen chair are good. Start with a good posture, feet hip width apart. Keep your shoulders down and relaxed. Make sure you grow tall, and we're just about ready to start. We're going to challenge your balance throughout these exercises. So there's a certain number of things you want to think about in terms of holding on. In the handholds, you could either start by holding on quite firmly, or you could just put a finger touch, or if you're feeling particularly confident, you could hold your hand just above the chair, but have it there nearby just in case. Easy marching. We want to warm you up first before we start doing some strength and balance exercises. Easy marching is a very easy way to keep your circulation flowing. So start off with your feet hip width apart, and as you walk, make sure you put your ball of your foot down first through to the heel. Try and keep it nice and relaxed and your shoulders down, and if you feel confident, take your hand off the chair. As you warm up, you may feel that you want to raise your knees a little bit higher, a little bit more of a purposeful march. Ankle movements. It's important to maintain flexibility at the ankles so you can cope with uneven pavements. Sit at the back of a chair with your back supported and make sure you're sitting tall. Lift your leg up and slowly pull your toes back towards your knee. In another movement, move forward, away as far as you can, and then in a slow and controlled manner, just go forward and backward with the toes to increase the range of motion. You want to repeat this up to 10 times on each leg. Toe raises. These exercises are really important because we need to lift our feet over obstacles. The muscles on the front of our feet are often quite weak. Make sure you're holding on, good posture and stand tall, and try and bring your toes up towards your nose. You may not have this good a flexibility, but try and raise them as far as you can, slowly and with control. Each time you do this, keep your stomach muscles tight and your bottom in. You will wobble, this is normal. And now moving on to toe walking, another important balance exercise. Make sure you've got something to hold on to. Start by growing tall, pull your tummy muscles in, and move slowly up onto your toes. Make sure you're steady first, and then take small steps, controlled, on your toes. Try and keep the weight on your big toe and the second toe, and stay looking forward. Bring your heels down, face towards your support, turn round, and continue. Aim to do 10 steps in both directions. Heel walking. This balance exercise is quite a bit more difficult. Make sure you've got a good solid support to hold on to. Pull your toes up towards your nose, keeping your tummy tight and your bottom in. Take very small little steps forward, keeping the bottom in and looking forward. It's quite difficult, this one, and you may not be able to raise your toes quite as high off the floor as you can see in this image. But try as hard as you can to raise the toes up and keep them up during the walking. Always turn towards your support before you turn round and go the other direction. Aim to do 10 steps in each direction if you can, reducing your handhold over time. And lastly, sit to stand. This is a core exercise. It will help improve your strength and balance. You can do this anywhere in your home, but make sure you've got a solid chair. Sit forward from the back of the chair to work the back muscles. Make sure you've got good posture and make sure you've brought your toes back a little bit under your knees. Let's make a start. Do the movement nice and slowly and controlled. As you stand up, just move your feet a little bit to get the blood flowing again and slowly sit back again with control. As you repeat these, you'll find your leg muscles start to get quite warm and perhaps a little bit tense. That's quite normal and shows it's having a training effect. Repeat up to 10 times. You can actually make it a bit harder and therefore increase your strength more by doing it more slowly. So we've given you a go 2 or 3 times at each of the exercises. Perhaps if you're not quite yet willing to go and join a class, you might start doing these a little bit more. So for example, in a couple of days, you might repeat the video clip, but do each exercise 5 times. Maybe in a couple of weeks, try each exercise 10 times. You'll notice the difference, you'll see your balance and strength improving, and hopefully that'll give you the impetus to come and join a group.